Hey. Hey, you. Are you still playing Red Dead Online? No? I don't blame you. But look, listen, man. Rockstar's trying. Or at least, that's what they want us to think. Alright, let's just take a chill pill. The game is really boring and dry right now, but that's not gonna change until at least the next update. Speaking of the next update, when is that new Red Dead Online update releasing, and what can we expect in the next Red Dead Online update? Is this actually going to be the one that saves Red Dead Online? Let's talk about it. Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zach, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online video. In today's video, we are talking about Rockstar's potential revival of Red Dead Online in their next DLC update planned for later this spring. We are flying through spring, guys. We are approaching the end of spring at the end of June, and that is when we are entering summer, and that is when the Red Dead Online update should release by. We shouldn't expect it in summer. Rockstar promised us spring, so we're going to be taking a look at this update, what features it's bringing, what new content, what new DLC, and what we can expect to hopefully give us a top-down perspective on, is this update going to save Red Dead Online? Well, let's just find out here. So on Rockstar's Newswire, they actually detailed their roadmap for the next update and gave us a bunch of new juicy details, and we're going to be talking about it. They had to say that with each passing week, they continue to add more to the Red Dead Online beta, and the next 4 weeks we'll be bringing new showdown modes and racing modes. Now, mind you guys, this is already stuff we have seen. We have reached this point in Red Dead Online. This past update that Rockstar has referenced has already passed now. We will not be getting any more content in Red Dead Online until this new update. But basically, Rockstar's experience of building other online worlds has helped them create a more evolved foundation for the open spaces of Red Dead Online. And with the world of Red Dead Online evolving in its own unique direction, it's hopefully going to be one in which players have greater freedom to customize their playstyle uniquely over time, allowing us to sink our teeth into the world and our characters and feel more connected to the experience of living as cowboys, outlaws, and gunslingers in the wilds of 19th century America. The next major update that we currently have planned for Red Dead Online is, like I said, arriving later this spring, which is bringing a host of new featured upgrades and new content, including the long-awaited hostility system. And the hostility system builds upon the anti-griefing measures added in February with smarter and more responsive features that keep players immersed in the world through confrontations and PvP action. For example, players who have damage inflicted on them by attackers will be able to defend themselves without incurring bounties or hostility increases. Previously in Red Dead Online, the attacker and target would be marked as an enemy. Now, the attacker who inflicts damage will be immediately marked as an enemy to the attacked player, and players will not accumulate hostility increases for killing other players who are marked as an enemy. Hostility increases will not apply within structured events such as free roam events, free roam missions, showdowns, and races. And engaging in player versus player behaviors related to free roam missions will not incur hostility increases either. However, attacking players not engaged in your activity will cause your own hostility level to rise. The hostility system is just one of the many more functions that will help balance experiences for all playstyles. We also have offensive and defensive style playing options incoming. Some players just want to immerse themselves in the open world, riding, hunting, and fishing in peace. And Rockstar wants to offer us these options while allowing players to coexist comfortably alongside other players in the world. The offensive playing style is much like the current free roam play as we know it, while the new defensive playing style is a more evolved version of the passive mode concept designed for Red Dead Online's more grounded experience, which gives more players more flexibility in how they interact with the world and at the same time de-emphasizing hostile contact with other players. Choosing the defensive option introduces balances that complement a less confrontational approach, and defensive players cannot be lassoed by rival players. Although if a defensive player lassos another player, they'll be removed from defensive play and incur a significant hostility level increase. Defensive players will trade the ability to lock on to other players for the benefit that other players will not be able to lock on to defensive players. And while defensive players can target and be targeted while in free aim, they cannot deliver or receive critical hits. If a defensive player is attacked with a headshot, they'll survive and be able to defend themselves via the hostility system or escape, all while remaining a defensive player. There are several other adjustments that come with the defensive style playing options, all of which are built to work seamlessly within systems like hostility and bounties to keep all players rooted in the open world. Rockstar also has some other additions included, which consist of more A Land of Opportunities missions, where we can continue Jessica Leclerc's search for revenge as we explore the path of a gunslinger or an outlaw. We also have new free roam mission givers and new free roam mission types. Red Dead Online is set in the years before the single-player story, so we can expect to encounter a range of new and familiar faces as we traverse the frontier, and we also get the introduction of dynamic events, where we can fight off ambushes, initiate rescues, defend folks in need, and more as we travel across the open world. We're getting all of this, plus updates to the character creator, restructured daily challenges that eliminate hostile gameplay in free roam, and an introduction for bigger reward streaks for daily challenges as well, and the return of another classic weapon, the LeMat revolver from the original Red Dead Redemption, and much more. The LeMat revolver is returning as a DLC weapon. We are getting restructured daily challenges, like I said, that will eliminate hostile gameplay in free roam, and also it seems as though from this Newswire post, we are hopefully getting weekly and even monthly challenges in Red Dead Online, and if we complete multiple daily challenges in a row, multiple weekly challenges in a row, we do get streak rewards basically for completing a consecutive amount of these challenges. We are getting updates to the character creator. Hopefully we have more control over our character creation, and maybe we just have to pay a small fee now in this new update to change the look of our character, similar to GTA Online, where you pay 100,000 GTA dollars. That would be really sweet if we get this so early on, because when I was creating my character in Red Dead Online, I was live streaming at the time in front of 6,000 people. It was my biggest live stream yet. It was my most successful live stream yet. And I only spent about 5 minutes on my character because I didn't want to waste everyone's time creating the character. I just wanted to jump into the prologue and get started with Red Dead Online. And I saw the viewers start to drop the longer I stayed in the character creator, so I was pretty rushed to create my character, and I would love to go back and just basically fine-tune him. Now, it's awesome we're getting new free roam missions and mission types. I hope we get more variety in terms of these mission types. Like it says, I don't want to just be delivering mail all the time, but the introduction of dynamic events is something I'm really excited for, because these are basically new types of missions we can do just right out of the free roam. Rockstar says we can fight off ambushes. Hopefully this is similar to survival from GTA Online, where we survive waves of enemies. Initiating rescues, just rescuing people, similar to the gang hideout attacks in GTA Online. Different things like this. More story missions, those pay out really well. Those are the missions that you want to do if you're going to be hunting and trying to make money in Red Dead Online as well, because you can make money during the time you're doing those story missions. Of course, we have the new offensive and defensive playing styles coming into the game. We don't have a straight up normal passive mode, and we don't have invite only servers either, or invite only sessions. Hopefully those are coming soon. I'm sure Rockstar doesn't want to implement those right away, because honestly, if we were to get those right now, the game, like the public lobbies in Red Dead Online, would be absolutely dead. Everyone would just be in their own invite only lobbies, and I wonder how this is going to work if we ever do get invite only sessions in passive mode, if we'll be able to do story missions, if we'll be able to do stranger missions and the free roam events and things like that. But nonetheless, we are getting two different play styles coming into the game. The offensive playing style, which is kind of like what we have now, is getting a fine tuning, and defensive playing style is something totally new that is coming in this next Red Dead Online update. And of course, just the hostility system in general is going to be a new honor and dishonor change to that system as well. Additionally, it's going to affect probably us being able to farm XP off of NPCs like police or bandits and things like that, and other players as well. And like I said, the LeMat revolver, guys, a DLC weapon coming into Red Dead Online. This is going to be our third DLC weapon coming into the game, or second, depending on if you want to count the double barrel rare shotgun. All right, the Evans repeater was something brand new coming into Red Dead Online from Red Dead Redemption 1. It wasn't featured in the Red Dead Redemption 2 story, and the LeMat revolver is also coming over from Red Dead Redemption 1 into Red Dead Online as well. The LeMat revolver wasn't in the Red Dead Redemption 2 story either, so those are the two truly new DLC weapons, and I really hope this LeMat revolver is awesome. I didn't know when I was making a video on that weapon a while ago is that it actually had like buckshot on the bottom of it. It had two barrels. You could fire bullets, just basically standard revolver bullets, and you could also fire like a shotgun shell or something on the bottom of it, which I had no idea. So that seems like it's going to be pretty awesome. Other than the 9 bullets in the cylinder, you're also going to have like a shotgun round in there. that's super exciting. I really want to know how that weapon performs. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think about all of this. What features are you guys most excited for? Is this going to revive Red Dead Online? Is this Rockstar's true revival of Red Dead Online? Besides this update, this game still needs to leave beta, and I think this game is going to leave beta either after this update goes live or potentially when the next major update after this goes live. So we have this update coming out anytime between now and the end of June, and then maybe by the end of summer, Red Dead Online will be out of beta. So Rockstar will miss their mark again when they said it was coming out of beta within the next couple of months, because within the next couple of months means that the game should be coming out of beta right now, because they mentioned that back at the end of January or even beginning of February, I forget which, but the game should be out of beta soon. So I just hope that this is what gets players back on the map. I truly don't think that this update by itself will get us back on the Red Dead Online hype train, but hopefully when the game leaves beta, we get this update and the next major update, then this game will be making some major improvements. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Make sure to check out the link down in the description below if you guys want to win some free Red Dead Online gold bars. And I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.